gonna be water to the beds. My husband is awesome sauce. Let's get over here. So we've got a spigot here, and it's facing inside the bed, so it's easier to run the drip tubes inside. So the spigot's facing that way. So that's teed off from that hose bib over there. And then we come down this way, all the way down. So inside the bed is going to be drip tubing. This is just the plumbing line to run water. And then we're going to have another hose bib here, so that we can run kind of, what I'm thinking is to get water pressure all the way around. That's why the two hose bibs. So that one over there will run lines this, this way, and then all the way down, and it'll loop around and go back that way. But same with this one. This one will come in and go down and loop around and might go to the middle. I just want to make sure I have good water pressure. Now my husband is also, I think, gonna tee off one of these lines here and put a spigot in the middle. And if we do have a spigot in the middle, for my circle feature in the middle, I could eventually do a fountain one day, and that's exciting. So let me walk over here, show you. So all of these beds, I'm so glad he's running the water over here. It just makes for a neater presentation instead of running my drip tubing from all the way on that hose bib over there. My husband's really good to me. He's so sweet to do all this for me. So anyway, looking good. All right, so my husband went to Tractor Supply and picked up 15 of these cattle panels or hog panels, the real heavy gauge stuff. So we got 15, and then we have these white stakes that we're gonna pound in instead of using the 2x2 cedar posts for the rest of the panels. We're just gonna use these stakes. They'll last longer. I don't even think they were cheaper. I just think they'll last longer and maybe hold up better. So all around the perimeter of this bed is gonna be those panels. So it'll act like its own fence to keep the dogs out. All right, so my husband went and got 2 loads of dirt today. Look at that. This is a little bit cheaper dirt. It is $22 a yard instead of, I think he said he paid 39 or 40 for the other yard. Anyway, this is actually mushroom compost, and I need to look up mushroom compost. It seems like I had read or heard something that mushroom compost is not the best to use, but I don't remember why. So I'll look that up. Anyway, so from where Bella is over there, all the way around to here is 2 yards. So it's a good thing we put the cheaper soil in the bottom, because 2 yards really went a long way. And so here's the other yard. This is the other dirt that was more expensive. It's got more sand in it. This one's a little more just darker and chunky and a lot more bark. This has more sand. So we'll see how it does. Anyway, we're thinking probably 5 more truckloads, 5 more yards should get us all the way around to the other side. And then of course we have our panels. We're going to be attaching those probably tomorrow. Now the dogs keep wanting to sit in this bed and lay in the bed, so of course that's why we have to do the panels like this as a fence. Instead of putting up a fence, we just let the bed be its own fence. But it's because our dogs, they're sweet and we love them, but they like to sit in the bed, and they like to dig in the bed and play in the bed and sleep in the bed. And I can't have that when I have my plants in there. So 5 more truckloads and we'll be done. You see, we need the fencing to keep you guys from not laying in my bed. Okay, that's not. Okay, we're getting closer to being done. We have all the dirt. I'm thinking this was 9 yards, maybe 10, somewhere in there. My husband just unloaded the last yard from his truck. And what was extra left over, we just mounded up right here. So we'll spread all that out later. I just want to take a walk around. I think we'll be finished this weekend. This is Friday, I think the 26th. Tomorrow we need to go get a couple of more of these livestock panels. And we need some bags of cement to set the posts for the gate. It's coming around. And we need a couple of, a couple more cattle boards, deck boards to make an arbor for the rows. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, we'll have the rest of the panels across here. We are gonna get some more deck boards and come out just a little bit further on either side. So instead of having a 12-foot opening, it'll just be an 8-foot opening. We'll have the gate, and then we'll have the arbor coming up and over, and Graham Thomas is gonna go right there. Ooh, I'm so excited. Looks good. Okay, so here's where we left off yesterday. It looks so good. We are almost there. We need a few more deck boards to go up top. We didn't realize how many we'd need to use on the bottom for these 2 boxes, so we're gonna need some more deck boards. I am gonna get some Krylon spray paint and try to paint those trellises black. I think the white trellis is just gonna stick out too much. I don't think I'm gonna like it. But so I'm gonna go get that. Let's walk around. Man, that's a lot of beds. I love it. I love it. Like, part of me is like, well, it's not enough. I have so many different seeds. And then part of me is like, you're never gonna use all that space. We'll see. And I want to stain the outside of the garden bed like a dark, like an ebony. So I want to paint these black. I think the white's gonna stand out too much. I don't think I'm gonna like it. See, you just wanna see? Okay, all right. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. all these poor little puppies want inside the garden. Ha ha. You can't come in because you're going to lay in my flower beds. You can't. Oh, look at the sad faces. Look at this sad face. Axel, you're so sad right now. You can't come in. It's a dog-free zone.
Yes, it is.
Poor puppies.